No, let me ask them a question real quick. We'll start here and work our way. What percentage of men do you think are like sexually active with women?
Out of 100%.
Out of 100%. Yeah, roughly.
I'm
Yeah.
like 65.
65.
You go
Yeah, I'm like 60. Oh, I'm sorry. 65% probably
Okay.
are actually.
I think every industry,
Hold
the
on,
type
I'll
of
get to
men
you.
you meet.
What about you, Ms. Bake? What percentage of men do you think?
Wait, I don't know. Probably like 90%.
You think 90% of men are sexually
Yeah.
active? Okay.
Can you define
What about you?
100%.
100%? Okay. What were you gonna say, Clive?
Can you like define though, like in the study that you're referencing, like what sexually active means? Like,
You know,
the last,
like having actively like hooking up with girls and banging them and stuff like that.
okay, so like hooked up with a girl within like the last month.
Yeah, like penis.
Yeah, like within. Shit, what was the one that the study that Sartain was? Do you remember? It was within a year, right?
Within 1 year.
Within 1 year,
Yeah.
6 months to a year, in that range. So yeah, what percentage of men do you think are sexually active within the last 6 months to 1 year? There we go. So you think 100%? You think 65? You think 90? What do you think?
What's the like age range of this? All men of all ages, or
I think
Well, we could go anywhere from 18 to like 40.
45.
We'll keep it wide.
for 30%.
30%. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So
Oh, I was gonna have the girls go, and then you can
okay.
chime in. Yeah, so we don't ruin their answers. What do you think?
Yeah, I was gonna say like 40%.
40%. All right. What about you?
I'd say like 90% of men are active.
Okay.
I think that's fair to say.
Fair.
I feel like 60%.
Okay.
75 to 80%.
Interesting. You want to say something? Go ahead.
Yeah, after hearing the 90, it's like 90% of men on Tinder would probably struggle to even get a singular match.
True.
So it's true. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only 33% of men between 18 to 21 are sexually active, if I recall.
Yeah, it's
About
yeah,
one-third.
and then it's like around 10% are hooking up with like 80% of the girls.
Correct.
That's another one.
Yeah.
Because it used to be like, okay, Cupid had a study where it was like 20% are getting 80%,
Yes.
but it's dropped down significantly.
That was 2014 study.
Yes.
I have
So
an
now it's like
objection to
even
this
less, where it's
study.
like around 10% are hooking up with like 80 to 90% of them.
I have an objection to this study because
Sure.
that study was done on dating apps. And when you have a dating app, you literally have the top 5% of men that want to be lazy, right? And they don't want to put in the work to pull women. So they're on this app. And then you have the bottom 95% of men who can't find a girl in real life, right?
Yeah, I think it was self-reported, but I'll actually pull up the study for you here in a second.
Well, I mean, more people though are meeting online than they are in person for long-term relationships in 2026. So it's worth acknowledging these studies.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're like completely false, but just the type of people that dating apps attract are usually on one side or the other in some manner. And the ones that are in the middle often find partners and settle down pretty quickly. So they're not on there for a long period of time compared to the people.
I mean, what other source would you use for data? Because I mean, that's what better than the dating apps?
I mean, I'm not saying that there's necessarily a better source. I'm just saying that the results would be skewed for that reason, if that makes sense. Like self-report, like I don't know. I guess it would be self-report, like an actual survey.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's more so accurate than if you were to do anything self-reported. And only one person has to interact for some of this data to be collected for like, the one study that he referenced.
Yeah, and I'm going to pull it up right now. But Mo's getting it. The one that we discussed with Sartain, that's the most recent, but yeah, keep going.
That on the 80% of women, the bottom 80% going for the top 20% of men. That would just be them interacting with the profile. So yeah. Oh, you did a podcast with Michael Sartain?
Yeah, and we talked about the numbers, but I think look, the general gist of it is this: a vast majority of women look at a vast majority of men as like completely unattractive and like not even worthy of like dealing with to some degree. Now, obviously, dating apps like makes that worse because it's only looks. The guy can't like use his comedy or his charm, but in general, women are super selective and they want top tier guys, even if they might not be necessarily top tier. Is the point?
Yeah, I guess
Like a fat girl that's ugly gets like way more attention on a dating app or social media than like even a celeb guy.
Yeah, when you're talking about just like sex, definitely, but like a lot of people still do meet at like church or through some sort of hobby, like I don't know, like tennis or pickleball or some sort of like community. So work's a big one. Mutual friends is a huge one. Like those people are still sexually active. They just have a partner.
Well,
right?
I'm not meaning it like monogamous. If it's like if it's a
Okay. Oh, yeah.
monogamous relationship, then that's not what I was talking about.
Okay, yeah, then I guess
Yeah.
if you're talking about non-monogamy hookup
Yeah,
culture,
yeah.
then
I mean,
agree.
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
hookup
well,
culture 1,000%.
The reason why a lot of
yeah.
guys are in monogamous relationships is because the dating marketplace is so bad.
Yeah.
So like a lot of guys are
Yes.
like forced into monogamy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just kind of like holding on to bad situations is what you notice, is what a lot of those monogamous relationships are, where the girl is, disrespecting them or, stepping out of their relationship. And it's just something that people would rather be in any sort of relationship, whether it's terrible, than be single, because being lonely is a terrible thing. So
Yeah.
all those bad situations take
I'm
place.
curious. Are you a feminist?
No.
No?
Well, I guess according to the actual definition, yes, but I don't like how it's used nowadays. Like I wouldn't identify as a feminist. But like yeah, like women in Afghanistan should have rights. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you on TikTok?
Yeah.
You look familiar for some reason. Can't put my
fresh
finger on
ones,
it.
remember
It's gonna
that
come back
faces.
to me though.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do some chats
Yeah,
real
we
quick.
got some chats. Yeah, guys, fnmsuperchat.com, as you guys know, we have. Can we put the menu up, by the way, Bills? So they
Yeah. Sushi menu.
know?
Sushi.
What do we got here?